In the days and weeks ahead, a resolution seems imminent, with experts unequivocally stating that a $10,000 valuation per Xrp is entirely within the realm of possibility. Recent developments suggest that the SEC hasn't fulfilled the necessary prerequisites to even entertain an appeal concerning the notable loss to SD Ripple, as highlighted in a recent article. Echoing this sentiment, Ripple's CEO hinted at the potential of a settlement during an interview in July. He emphasized Ripple's willingness to negotiate with the SEC, provided the focal point of the discussions remains around the NAD status of XRP, a proposal well received not just by individual investors, but also holds the favor of Judge Annalisa Tor, paving the way for institutional investors to join the conversation, a development Ripple is keenly exploring amidst its ongoing clash with the SEC. The need for a settlement cannot be overstated in this scenario, but let's not lose sight of the primary concern here: the escalating value of XRP, a topic that resonates with us all. The impending settlement is just one piece of a more complex puzzle. Ripple's chief legal officer underscored this complexity in a recent article, articulating the company's staunch resistance to the SEC's move for an intricate procedural appeal, as detailed in the document's footnote 5. This section criticizes the SEC for their perceived lack of transparency and suggests that necessary information was withheld intentionally. This stance is seemingly validated by the recent revelation of a confidential meeting orchestrated by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, set to occur on September 7th. We are vigilant in monitoring this situation. While the specifics of the meeting are generally known, it bears repeating that it is scheduled for September 7th, 2023 at 2 p.m. Let's stay tuned for the developments. As always, welcome back to Moneyside, your go-to spot for everything XRP related. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for up-to-the-minute updates on all our XRP discussions. Enjoying my content? Show some love by hitting that thumbs up and share your views down in the comments. Coming to you from the Eastern Standard Time Zone, here's the breakdown of the agenda that is set to unfold. It encompasses the establishment and resolution of injunctive actions, initiation of administrative processes, settling of claims and litigations, and addressing other pertinent aspects surrounding examination enforcement procedures. Doesn't this indicate a promising possibility of a settlement between Ripple and the SEC? Oh, but there's so much more to this narrative. Indeed, we are potentially at the cusp of witnessing a substantial surge in XRP's valuation, and trust me, this is merely scratching the surface of what the settlement proceedings entail. All signs are directing us to a future where XRP's market value rockets upwards, largely driven by the positive reception towards Ripple. I must say, I have a penchant for Ripple myself. However, when the sun sets, my ultimate goal remains to amplify my investments in XRP, banking on a spike in its value, thereby carving out an avenue for significant profits. This is the focal point of today's discussion. What factors could potentially fuel a rise in XRP's valuation? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into this pressing question in this video. Where's the proof, you ask? Well, I'm here to guide you through the facts and figures that strongly suggest that XRP is on the brink of skyrocketing to unprecedented heights, potentially reaching several hundred, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars. The data, quite frankly, backs up this optimism. We're not just throwing around mere speculations. We're talking about substantial figures, ranging from 100 to 1 million or even soaring to 10,000. And it's not just me focusing on the settlement aspects, but also an authoritative figure in the legal realm is speaking up. Allow me to introduce you to a prominent lawyer who's stepping into this case with the backing of 75,000 XRP enthusiasts. This isn't just any legal representative. He has actively participated in the Ripple STL lawsuit, shedding light on the fact that a settlement between Ripple and the SEC seems unavoidable in the midst of the ongoing Coinbase case. He articulates that pursuing an appeal might not be the wisest route, as a settlement appears to be the most sensible resolution that would invariably unfold, considering that an appeal might potentially dampen the prospects of a favorable outcome. To quote him verbatim, he refers to Judge Faralina's ruling, which suggests that token sales transpiring in a blind bid transaction scenario aren't governed by the existing U.S. legislation. This essentially paves the way for Ripple and the SEC to arrive at a consensus before the year comes to a close. In a noteworthy echo of this sentiment, the vibrant XRP community voiced on social media that resolving the Ripple STL litigation is not only imminent, but absolutely crucial. If memory serves correctly, Ripple had previously previously asserted that a swift settlement would be on the cards the moment the SEC conceded that XRP doesn't qualify as a security. Recent developments have highlighted that the court has indeed recognized XRP as not being a security, a stance that was clearly echoed in the firm's latest court submission. Stay with us as we navigate through this unfolding narrative, offering insights backed by data and expert commentary. It seems we're on the verge of witnessing a defining moment in XRP's trajectory. So, what exactly is hindering a peaceful resolution to the ongoing dispute? Frankly speaking, as things stand, there don't seem to be any significant roadblocks. It is anticipated that in the settlement clause, Ripple might insist on the SEC refraining from labeling XRP as a security, both in its essence and in regards to institutional investors. This expectation isn't unfounded, especially considering the significant event slated for September 29, 2023, which we believe will play a pivotal role in shaping XRP's future. We will delve deeper into how this event could potentially influence XRP's valuation later in the video, as it is set to have a pronounced impact on the currency's pricing dynamics. Yes, we foresee a surge in XRP's value, but let's save the details for a later segment in this video. Now let's transition to another critical facet that could significantly alter XRP's valuation, a bold prediction by David Schwartz, Ripple's chief technology officer. Schwartz foresees a future where XRP could potentially unseat the US dollar, assuming the mantle as the new global reserve currency. Now, you might wonder, could this actually materialize, especially when it comes from the mouth of Ripple's CTO, indicating a shift where XRP would realistically replace the USD on the global stage? The signs point to a resounding yes, ushering experts to recalibrate their strategies accordingly. And to note, this revelation came to light just a mere 9 minutes ago. Analysts are now positing that an XRP valuation of $10,000 or even higher isn't just a flight of fancy, but a plausible trajectory. A $10 valuation for XRP simply won't suffice to bridge the voluminous financial gaps globally. And it's worth mentioning that this isn't a solitary claim in the financial echo chamber. Numerous rational and pragmatic specialists have echoed similar sentiments. The burning question then remains, is a $10,000 price tag per XRP within the realm of possibility? Who else is championing this potential skyrocketing valuation? As it turns out, Ripple's co-founder, Arthur Brito, is on board with this vision, firmly believing that XRP harbors the potential to reach the $10,000 mark, all while scaling to meet the needs of a global population of 7.5 billion. This perspective is firmly echoed by Ripple Labs co-founder, Arthur Brito. Just ponder on this. As articulated by Brito himself, this sentiment is not only reverberating within the halls of Ripple, but also resounding among numerous esteemed figures in the financial sector. These industry experts are vocally asserting that a $10,000 valuation per XRP isn't just optimistic, but indeed a grounded and rational expectation. The notion of XRP trading below this mark seems more and more untenable as we consider the broader picture. Do we expect it to linger below the $10,000 mark? Absolutely not. If it does, it's likely to be a fleeting phase. Financial institutions, governments, and countries globally have been briefed about the impending utilization of XRP, a narrative we've been chronicling through our series of videos, substantiated with concrete evidence. As XRP continues to gain traction globally, a $10,000 valuation doesn't just seem plausible, but rather logical. All the elements propelling it towards this mark are aligned, be it the logical framework, the underlying values, or the supportive data. It all adds up, painting a picture of an inevitable surge. Picture this. You're seated at your desk, glancing at your digital wallet displaying your XRP holdings, perhaps valued at 50 cents a piece at the moment. But as you scrutinize it, you realize that its current price tag doesn't do justice to its intrinsic value. In your mind, it isn't just 50 cents. Its true worth resonates in the realms of hundreds, thousands, perhaps even $10,000 per XRP. This is the allure that XRP holds for me. It presents a vista of latent value, a potential that seems to elude the broader perception, and that's what truly captivates me about it. Please remember, I'm not a licensed financial advisor. The content presented in these videos is purely for entertainment purposes. I always encourage viewers to conduct their own research and consult with professionals before making any financial decisions. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also, make sure you turn on the notifications to be the first to know when I release new content. I'm excited to catch up with you in the upcoming video. Take care.